Tipp, tipp. Was kriege ich denn hier ständig eigentlich? Da schon wieder jedes Mal, wenn ein Blitz einschlägt, oder was? Ist mir nie aufgefallen. Und warum sind denn eigentlich überall Vogeleier auf euren verdammten Dächern? Noch viel mehr als in Lübe und überall. So, jetzt gibt's ganz kurz ein Päuschen und dann geht's gleich weiter. So, weiter geht's. Geht es weiter? Ja, geht weiter. Kurz noch das Zeug nehmen, zack. Ja, okay, das sind die ganzen Sachen freischalten, das sind Elektroselien, Narukami. So, was geht ab, Toguda? Ich dachte, hier geht's darum, dass die verletzt waren. Das hört sich an, wie wenn er einfach nur krank wäre. Ja gut, bei dem Sauwetter verstehe ich das.
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa, whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Tepe, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only 1 of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for him at all. I heard he even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Amazing work, both of you.
Alter, glaubt ihr so eine Scheiße?
Still, I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Tepe. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right? Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Tepe's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
Das ist totaler Schwachsinn ist, Alter, weil du dann einfach nur länger verletzt bist.
Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Ich habe beides massig dabei.
Thanks for your help.
Darf ich da
Right. I knew you'd back me on this.
Fleißaufgaben schauen?
I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again in no time. Why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare, so I'll take it from here.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Just like that, the pain stopped. Now it just feels numb.
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Tepe. As soon as I'm better, we'll have to do some serious sparring together to make up for lost time.
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, seriously. But good going, Tepe. When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared and there was just a cool sensation. I swear, I can feel my body repairing itself already. Still, I better not start overdoing it quite yet. Thanks to both of you for looking after us so well. The day I'm discharged, drinks are on me.
Just glad we were able to help. Alright, I'm gonna continue giving our new recruit the grand tour. Rest up, you guys.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds. Get some practice in before you hit the front line.
Calm down and get some rest.
The training grounds. That reminds me, they should be doing archery training over there right now. Well, let's head over.
Aha. Bogenschießen, Fischl. Ne, warte. Tartagliga. Also die sind schon ziemlich am Arsch der Welt, ey, ne, mit dem Zeug. Schauen die gleich aus? Ah, ne.
Oh, another miss. This sucks.
Naja, deine Trainingspuppe ist, glaube ich, gerade vom Blitz erschlagen worden.
Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat.
Alter, meiner soll dann ein mitmachen.
And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
Klar, aber passt diesmal genau auf.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
Innerhalb der vorgegebenen Zeit eine bestimmte Anzahl von blauen Zielscheiben, um das Training erfolgreich abzuschließen. Und denkt daran, dass das Treffen von den roten Zielscheiben... Ah, okay.
Ja.
Sind die da drüben auch?
Ja. 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 Za. Ja. 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 Ja.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Incredible. I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Also ich halt, er ist wahrscheinlich wieder der Typ, der irgendwo kauert. Erstmal einfrieren. Wie ich halt die ganze Armee alleine weggesammelt habe.
Well, we managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed.
Alter, da war vorhin ein Typ auf dem Wachturm gestanden und unten links davon stand ein Samurai von der gegnerischen Armee. Deine Wachposten sind Bullshit.
Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may. I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see.
Hä, was muss ich machen? Hä? Ah, da. Und das war's jetzt dann, oder hä?
Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
Das war die Führung durchs Lager? Das ist ja scheiße. Also, das war doch gar nichts. Das waren 2 Stellen und Ende. Wow. Ich fühle mich ein bisschen veräppelt. Hallo? Hier ist niemand. Ah.
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces.
Oh ja, lass mich da hin.
As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
Ja, sehr gut. Da reden wir doch davon. Habe ich dann Bordpunkt? Ja, sehr gut. Genau so was brauchen wir. Krieg, 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 Krieg. Oh, ich will das Schiff anschauen. Nein, geh weiter. Verdammtes Schiff. Hä, warte, ich muss sogar zum Schiff. Warte, muss ich zum Schiff? Oh, da stehen die zwei sich gegenüber. Was ist denn das für ein Krieg, ey? Das sind ein paar Leutchen, die wo außen rumstehen und blöd schauen. Kann ich euch nicht einfach platt machen? Hey, ich bin jetzt beim Gegner.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance, he's a comrade. I'll never surrender him to you. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler. What are you doing here?
Wir sind hier, um zu helfen.
It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor? What's that?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We can take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
Ich werde nicht verlieren. Natürlich gegen sie, oder? Warte, was? Gegen den? Ernsthaft? Ich will gegen sie antreten.
Beg for mercy.
Sperrdämon? Alter, ich meine, der Typ ist... Alter, der hat nicht mal was ausgehalten. Was war denn das? Hä? Ich dachte, jetzt kämpft da einer gegen einen. Jetzt kommen da alle nach, oder was? Vor allem, da spielt Sperrdämon oben und der ist halt in Physik.
Be wary. You're up against a powerful opponent.
Bambusbrechender Tiger, willst du mich verarschen? meine, sogar Chichi könnte die platt machen. Oh, jetzt holen sie den Dicken raus. Der sieht nicht mal was. Ich finde immer auch die Helme geil. Ich brauche nichts sehen, ich bin so gut, ich sehe auch so ohne Helm was.
There's more than one round. Keep it up.
Oh, er hat mich erwischt.
Don't hold back. Tidal wave. Ja, ja, ja.
Beg for mercy. Eye for an eye.
Kommt jetzt sie endlich mal vor.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage.
Lasst mich das machen. Ich
All
mach
of you
das.
with me.
No!
Stand firm. Hold the line. Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point?
Keine unmittelbaren Pläne.
In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
In Ordnung.
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Klar, kein Problem.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there. thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
Kapitel 2, zweiter Akt abgeschlossen. In der Stille verschwinden die Schatten. Warte, das ist doch jetzt schon rum, ne? Sind wir jetzt fertig? Ah, verdammt. War aber noch eine coole Szene am Schluss auf jeden Fall. Ja, wir haben keinen Auftrag mehr. Das heißt, jetzt müssen wir warten. Schweinerei. Was geht hier ab? Beido.
I guarantee you, only the Alcor could pull off an ambush as quietly as that. Did we give you a fright? I gotta admit, I was caught off guard myself. When we dropped you off in Rito, I wasn't expecting Tatarasuna would be the next place I'd see you. But wherever you might end up, you'll always be part of Captain Beto's crew. If you're ever in a tight spot, come and find me. I'll have your back.
Ich hab dich schon seit Anfang an dabei.
On the way here, I happened to learn of the bounty on your head. As expected, you seem to have given them quite the challenge in that regard. I hear also that you witnessed the Raiden Shogun? I trust she's as oppressive as ever. The Musono Hitotachi. Are there truly those who can withstand it? Perhaps one day we will be able to face her oppression head on. This is the reason I returned to Inazuma.
Her Excellency...
Oops.
I must say, I was certainly surprised to look out and see Kazuha joining the fray. It's been quite some time since we last fought side by side. At that time, his friend was defeated in a duel before the throne, and executed by the Raiden Shogun. Kazuha came to visit the resistance as he was fleeing Inazuma with his friend's vision. Hard to believe it's been so long.
Aber Alter, für das halt Genshin Impact immer ein bisschen klar leicht düster schon war, aber halt nicht so sehr. Hey, hier sind halt jetzt wirklich Leute gestorben, ne? Ich meine, die hat dem einen Typen voll einen Pfeil in den Rücken geschossen und der eine ist voll aufgeschlitzt worden und keine Ahnung was und... Holy shit.
More speed.
Aber dann der Kampf war schon sehr geil. Was ist jetzt los? Hä? Rette den umzingelten Samurai. Ich hatte jetzt eigentlich nicht vor, noch was zu machen, ich wollte eigentlich jetzt aufhören.
Go.
Amateur mistake.
Oh, Schweinerei, weil das eine Aufgabe war, kriege ich jetzt keine Sachen. Achso, ja. Nein, 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 nein. Das war eine Schande. Wir haben ganz offensichtlich dein Leben gerettet und du nennst uns eine Schande. Er redet von sich selbst. Wenn man in einer Situation landen würde, in der ich von Fremden gerettet und ihn beurteilen werde. Nun, übrigens, der Samurai, geht es gut? Sein Stolz, ich schulde dir was, Fremder. Außerdem guter Kampf gerade eben. Ich bin so schön, dich kennenzulernen. Schau nicht auf andere Naminowata, nenn mich einfach Koso. Was sind das für Leute? Ziemlich viele Festungen entlang dem Natsuchi-Strand. Ja, Mine flohen, Gräufe und angenommen, Südling Lager gekommen. Das ist nicht dein Boot, dieses Schiff. Es war ursprünglich ein Rebellensschiff von Sangonia. Ich bin ganz sicher, jedenfalls war das Schiff verlassen, als ich hier ankam. Einsiedlerkrebs, das erste Mal so lang, wie ich gesagt habe, ist es anstrengend. Ich würde einen gefallenen Schulden zurückzahlen, wenn es mir besser geht. Piratenlager räumen, okay. Ein Klacks. Alter, ich war gerade bei dem Krieg da unten da. Wobei ich von meinem schon ein bisschen enttäuscht war. Ich dachte halt, der räumt jetzt hier mal richtig auf. Und am Ende steht er halt nur dort und schaut blöd, wie die anderen weggemetzelt werden. Schweinerei. Na gut, an der Stelle bedanke ich mich fürs Zuschauen. Das waren jetzt die 2 Kapitel von Inazuma. Die Frage ist, wann bekommen wir... Naja, wobei, ich denke mal, wir werden jetzt mit jedem Patch 1, 2 so Kapitel raushauen, würde ich fast mal sagen. Vielleicht. Schauen wir mal. Ich meine, Inazuma wird bestimmt noch ein halbes oder dreiviertel Jahr auf jeden Fall uns mit Quests versorgen. Ein halbes Jahr mindestens, weil Mondstadt und Liebe ist ja ungefähr ein Dreivierteljahr jetzt her, ne? Ja, irgendwie sowas. Egal, werden wir dann sehen. Legendenaufträge gibt es ja noch keine. Nee. Dann, genau, also nochmal, danke fürs Zuschauen, macht's gut und bis zum nächsten Mal. Servus.